Candace, a lot to unpack. The NTSB stressing the safety of the aviation system given multiple layers of defense. So they say when something like this goes wrong, that means that many things went wrong. As you take a look at the scene, investigators trying to figure that out with that wreck still there in place. Lots of flashing lights all over the place. Among the biggest details we have learned during that update, 2 controllers were working in that tower overnight, combining multiple roles. And the fire truck that plane collided with did not have a transponder, limiting the tower's ability to track it. This video showing the moments right before an Air Canada plane collided with a fire truck while landing at LaGuardia Airport late Sunday. That fire truck responding to a separate incident aboard another plane.
I looked around and there were people with gashes in their heads.
Rachel Mariotti was on the plane and says she is lucky to be alive.
Being thankful to walk around my neighborhood and to walk past the school that my daughter goes to. And
on Tuesday, NTSB investigators summarizing the final 3 minutes captured on the cockpit voice recorder.
At 9 seconds, the tower instructed Truck 1 to stop. At 8 seconds, there was a sound consistent with the airplane's landing gear touching down on the runway. At 6 seconds, there was a pilot transfer of controls from one pilot to the other. And at 4 seconds, the tower again instructed Truck 1 to stop.
Investigators say there were 2 people in the tower cab at the time of the crash. The local controller who manages active runways and the immediate airspace, along with the controller in charge, who's responsible for safety of operation.
The controller in charge was also doing the duties of the clearance delivery position. The clearance delivery controller provides pilots with their departure clearance. It is not clear who was conducting the duties of the ground controller.
NTSB says that is in the standard operating procedures for LaGuardia for the midnight shift, which the agency says it has raised concerns about.
It's also common practice across the national airspace where you would have 2 controllers in the tower cab during the midnight shift.
The crash's impact spelled out on departure boards inside Terminal A.
Yesterday morning, we had our stuff together and we woke up. I saw on the Spirit app our flight had been canceled.
Travelers like these 2 heading home to Florida navigating ongoing cancellations and delays after an hours-long closure of the airport Monday.
We're going to be here until 8 o'clock tonight because that was the earliest flight that was able to get us on.
And as we come back at live to these investigators continuing their work, some other updates from NTSB. The runway safety system that allows controllers to track surface movement of aircraft and vehicles, that did not alert due to, quote, the close proximity of vehicles merging and unmerging near the runway. Also still unclear whether firefighters heard that order to stop. The NTSB says it still has to interview those 2 firefighters. We are live at LaGuardia. I'm Angelo Bavaro, Pix 11 News.
All right.